We are live. What's going on, everyone? What is going on? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. We've got another great stream for you guys. How's everyone doing? Good to see you, Coco Bunny Girl, Alexander, and Barius in the chat. What is going on? Freaking, we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready for more of the greatest Pokemon game of all time? I don't know. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? There's a lot of yams in this game. I'll just tell you that. I'll tell you that much before we keep talking and incriminating myself. I'll drink another monster. But what's going on? Dude, it's a good day. It's a good day. I woke up late because I was sick. What's up? What's up, Alexander? I woke up late because I was sick. You guys ever, well, I wasn't sick yet, but you ever get the feeling like you know you're sick? We'll get in the game so there's some background music, but do you ever get that feeling where you know you're sick? It is the worst feeling ever. How was work? Oh, last night, dude, I was so out of it. And it goes into what I'm about to say, which is that I felt sick. Like my left eye just starts to hurt. It's not that like it's sore, it just hurts, okay? And then I get a little sore in my throat. I'm not quite sick yet, it's not too bad. But I know that just a horrible sickness is coming upon me. Like the precursor to the Black Plague is like my eye starting to hurt. And then my throat being sore. So anyways, work last night was horrible. I was so tired. Get home at midnight. And then I wake up late and we still have classes. So work sucked. Accounting kind of sucked. Because I don't know if it's just me, but like something I just can't stand is hold on. Okay, we're good. Something I just can't stand about university classes is people will just ask the most asinine, stupid questions. Stupid questions. Just horrible. Horrible. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I know it's... Woe is me. My life is so hard. My eyeball hurts. Anyways, thank you, guys. Yeah, I hope I'll feel better soon. But it's just like... You go to class and you're expecting to learn something, but then people just ask stupid questions and it takes up like 80% of the time. Like, pal, you're not the only one paying tuition. This is what office hours are for, pal. It happened again today. I was just so over it. I'm sick. I'm not learning anything. But while we're here, let's do a quick team recap. You can see them at the bottom here, but we'll run through them. We'll run through them. We've got Cyrus, the Golbat. He's the new GOAT of the team. And Mr. Cool Hat, he pulled my leg. He twisted my arm hard enough and long enough. Pause. He twisted me as hard as possible, and for a very long time, he twisted me. And I finally gave in, and here we are with Cyrus. Absolute acrobatics merchant. But we love him for that. We absolutely love him for that. We got Women 2. Replacing Women 1. This one's going to be a lot hotter than Women 1. So that's a plus. We like hot women, for the most part. Speaking of hot women, we got Bubbles 2. The femboy. Nice and lovely. Hey, what's up, Barius the Gradius? I'm just a little sick. And I have class, and I still have work tonight. Isn't that wonderful? And we have a presentation tomorrow. Life is horrible. It's fine. That's what we have Pokemon for. That's what we have Pokemon for. Corbo is a short king. Speaking of short kings, Bubbles 2 technically is a king, but Alternator, the magnets, absolutely clutch when we need them. Misty, the little dog. She heard her name. Didn't you, girl? She's so cute. And finally, we got everyone's favorite, BBWs. BBWs. L everything but Pokemon and Suicune Club, WBBWs. We will take fat women any day of the week. I'll tell you what. And that's why we got the FLYBOY clip account to highlight the moments of joy while you suffer. That's exactly it, dude. I forgot I said that, Barius. If you don't know, the latest clip on Only FLYBOY clips on Instagram is, I don't know what was, it was the middle of the Looker missions. I don't know what was going on, but it was literally about Emma's 16-year-old yams. She's not even on the screen. I think I'm on the title screen. And I'm talking about young yams. So that's something. I don't even remember saying that. I was low-key spitting, but like, for real. For real. Rockruff is huggable puppers. Come on. How can you hate this? How can you hate this? W Gen 7, low-key. Start of the stream. How does it get that bad at the beginning of the stream? That's crazy. Your dog looks like Herdier? It's true. It's true. She does. W Herdier. Intimidate Herdier carries early game in Black and White 1. But what we did last time was we captured a Wimpod, if I remember correctly. And I guess we're on to Mallow's trial. And you all know we love Mallow. I think she's 18 years old. The reason that Mallow is always looking for the best ingredients in Lush Jungle is actually because she wants to make Olivia say once and for all that her cooking is the best. We'll be the judge of that. We'll be the judge of that. Lenora. Dude, Lenora, go to gym leader. Can I be real for one moment? Lenora is such a go-to gym leader because, like, let me just put it this way. Pokemon Black and White, and now, if you guys aren't into the whole, like, you know, everyone complains about woke stuff in video games now. And I understand it gets to a point, but some people were trying to say Black and White were the beginning. I'm like, guys, Lenora is a black Pokemon gym leader in a region based off of America. Now, I don't know if you guys know the history of America, but blacks have been here for a while. It's kind of part of what America is. So, I don't know. When people are like, that's woke, it's like, nah, dog. And the Latina Skyla. Like, come on. That's just part of America, dog. You can't be calling that woke. And it was like 2011. Okay? Regardless, Lenora's goated. We love it. I was going to post a clip where you complain about being employed, but I decided to go with the Emma clip. I didn't want you to get in trouble with your employers. Dude, my employers... Do I say this story? Do I do a story time? I don't want my employer seeing this. He is subscribed to the channel. He's not watching this, though. Anyways, I think worse has happened. I'll be fine. My employers is the university right now. I'm literally Goodwill Hunting janitor mode right now. I am not afraid of losing my job. Maybe in the future, though, this could affect that. Yeah, Unova is... Yeah, exactly. It's New York. You got everyone there. Shoddy. Welcome to Lush Jungle, the trial grounds for me, Mallow. I knew it the first time I saw you and your team. You've chosen only the finest ingredients, so I'm gonna... We have! Let's be honest. This team is a very good team. Very good team. I will say that. I will say that. Employer gave you a Bugatti, bruh. Bruh. Can I say something? In class, university, right? There was this girl. Okay, and she's married. Fine, it's BYU. Most of them are. So, our professor was complaining about having to, like, get a new grill or whatever. Grills are expensive, apparently. I don't know, because I'm a college student. I don't actually know. Apparently, they are. And she... apparently, for the whole week, was arguing with her husband about getting a new grill. Okay, a new grill. She's like, so what do you think? I'm like, why are you here, actually? If you are in the process of purchasing a new grill, what are you doing in our junior level accounting class? Actually, though. Like, if you are debating seriously a four-figure grill, $1,000 or more, why are you here, A? B, don't tell me about it. Because I'm going to go postal, okay? I'm here, the Bugatti reminded me, because I wanted to be like, hey, Teach, what if I'm deciding between getting a BMW M3 and a Porsche 911? What do you... It's like, that's what it feels like, is being said. Every time I join your YouTube stream, it's behind the Twitch stream by like 30 seconds. Might just be... It's behind the Twitch stream? I feel like Twitch has more latency. I go low latency mode on YouTube. Maybe I gotta adjust the bitrate sometimes. But, anyways. Regardless, the Bugatti comment reminded me. Like, I just... Is that... Maybe I'm just reading too much into it, but like low-key, just don't talk about that. You're in a room with a bunch of broke college students. Read the room. Like... Oh, I just read it? Ah, it's fine. A little bit of latency is fine. It allows me to catch up, right? We're good with a little bit of latency. That'll be fine. Anyways, that's our tangent for today. You know, flexing on the peons in your college class, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. That's why I'm going to make you help me, or no. I mean, that's why you should try my trial. You're the one who got a sparkling stone straight from Tapu Koko, aren't you? So you're totally ready for this. Ah, the breath of the jungle. I can just tell what today's special should be. Yup, it's got to be my personal specialty, the Mallow special. I'm going to need you to find 4 ingredients for me. I'll need a Mago berry, a tiny mushroom, a revival herb, and a miracle seed. Here you go. I brought you the forage bag to hold all the ingredients you gathered for your trial. This is the Stoutland thing, right? Arguing over a grill is actually dumb. I agree. I agree. No, I agree. And this is why being single is awesome. How many times, I'm guessing all of us are ingredients. All of us are ingredients, really? All of us are single. When you hear the arguments married couples have, or just girlfriend-boyfriend relationships have, you go, oh my gosh, I'm living the life. I have never had to argue about a grill, okay? Like, and if I want to grill, sorry, I'm not going to, like, RC Willie. I'm not going to Home Depot, okay? Or wherever they buy grills. See, that, I don't even know. I don't even know where grills are purchased. I'm going on Facebook Marketplace, and we're spending 20 bucks, okay? That's what's happening. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm going to need you to find 4 ingredients. Okay. Wait, what'd you say? At the end? Okay. I can't even... Okay. I look like a dad? It's the polo, isn't it? It's the polo. They're just gathering ingredients. This is great, isn't it, guys? Ooh. TM. Let's see. Oh. Okay, okay. Suicune Club is an ingredient. We love our ingredients, bro. You actually look like a dad. I can't be a dad, okay? Maybe I could, actually. Look. Being a dad is one thing. Being a husband's a completely different game. And I feel like back in the day, maybe it was a little different. Maybe it was a little easier to be a husband. Not nowadays, dude. This pimple, dog. I feel great all week. And then this pimple shows up on my face, and it's so freaking over, dude. I don't look like a dad. I got acne still. Anyways, being a dad in today's economy, low-key sounds easy. Low-key sounds so easy. Like, yeah, your kids are going to be chopped and they're going to be cooked and their brain's going to be destroyed from the inside because of, like, you know, short-form content or whatever. But, like, we have free daycare nowadays. Like, public schools are just daycares. It's not good. But, yeah. Now, the biggest problem in your life isn't your kid, because your kid is fine. It's your wife. Your wife's going to have all these problems. And it's going to be annoying. All the time. And they're not even hard problems. It's like a grill. And then not only do you have to worry about her problems, she's going to go to her accounting class, and vent those problems to her accounting professor in front of the whole class. About the grill. It's horrible. I could not live like that. If you do, props to you. You got more patience than me. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. It was easier back in the day because neglect was more normal. You know, some of us would be better off. I'm just kidding. Some of us would be better off with neglect. Ask Gen X, okay? All Gen X will tell you is like, my parents didn't give a frick. They just let us go play outside till the lights came on. I'm like, dog, we got Life 360 installed to our brains. Like we're born, doctors cut open our skull and they implant an Apple AirTag. Like, that's how bad it's gotten. It's like, maybe a little neglect here and there helps. Being a dad sucks. Your kids spend all your money, huh? Look, nowadays we get married, it's not even our kids, okay? It's our wives. They be spending all their money. I don't have one. But my hypothetical wife is spending all my money right now. The Bills, bro. And they're not the Buffalo Bills, I'll tell you that much. These Bills, they are Oh, it's got to be right here, right? Let's go. Wait, that's not even an item. Oh. Here we go. Intense gameplay, by the way. Oh. We got a little path here. It's not there. It's going to be through here. Nope. Yes. Nice. Let's freaking go. Pokemon battles in my Pokemon game? What are we freaking doing? Alright. Look. We can't be parents in today's economy. Oh, okay. We're going to do this. You can't. There's too much Pokemon to play. And it's not like there's new Pokemon games coming out all the time. Really, there's not. Okay? They've slowed down the cycle. It's the fact that you have to replay Pokemon Black 2 again. Okay? Like, we got all that time. Try not to get lost. I'll try, okay? It's really hard for me. Its bitter bite is even a shock to Pokemon, but that's what will add depth. Still, 2 more ingredients left to get. Just a little more to find. Spending all your hypothetical money. Yeah, my hypothetical wife spending all my hypothetical money because I'm broke. Okay? Because I'm broke. Okay. Alright. I should have expected there was going to be something like that. Pokemon puzzles is literally just this. And I've talked about this before. Pokemon battles is literally just... how can I be as annoying as possible? That's all the puzzles are. It's just like, let's put up a red herring. Look, it's right here. You're going to click A on it, and then you're going to have to do a Pokemon battle. That's literally all it is. It's fine. Like, I understand why they would do that, but... Is he lost, chat? I might be. I might be lost. But I've already done all this, right? There should be no more. Oh, something this way? Ooh. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done here. How do you feel about the Galar region? Or Galar? You know, I'm walking through it in my head. It's not all bad. You've got that one. I remember liking the Mushroom Forest. That was like a vibe. Gave me like Xenoblade 1 vibes. But outside of that, I think genuinely it's... I don't even know. When we replay Sword and Shield next, after the Ultra games, maybe we play Sword and Shield then back to the Ultra games. Well, we might actually do that. Yo! BBWs are evolving, brother. This is the advent of McDonald's introduces us to this, okay? The advent of fast food evolved BBWs into an advanced species. And we love them. We love them, don't we? Good morning, USA. For real. Mr. Cool Hat, it's so good to see you. So good to see you. I pulled in all night for a scam presentation, so I need this in my life. What happened? A presentation. I got one tomorrow, too. It better not be a scam. What happened there? Also, Auntie Mabel is now canon Team Flare stocks to the... Auntie Mabel? Dude. Or Auntie. Is it Auntie or Auntie? But dude, oh.
Barius sent 1 USD. Hey man, real shit. Your streams are the highlight of my days as of recently. Thank you.
Bro, Barius, thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dude! You don't know how much that means to me, dog. You know, look, I look forward to this. Genuinely. I thought streaming would just be another thing, but genuinely, Barius, thank you so much. I go to class, and I'm waiting for 3:15 to hit so I can start walking home and start streaming. Because this is just a vibe. And you guys make it so much better. If there wasn't a beast chat like this, and Barius, huge part of it, like, I don't think I'd care as much. I'd just be playing Pokemon. But this is vibe heaven, bro. But yeah, Team Flare coins going to the moon, okay? Mabel's a baddie. We love her. It's 6:15 for me in Toronto right now. By the way, you're not from Toronto, but it is in Toronto. Okay, I'm guessing Ontario area. I had to present for environmental science. I hate that class so much. What was the presentation about? Environment, obviously. Were you team Aquamaxing over there? Do I gotta use Taurus here? Maybe that's why they have Taurus here. You're a likable FLYBOY. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's good. Dude, that feels so good. The glaze! The glaze! Chill with the glaze, guys. Chill with the glaze. I'm literally here at 3 on the dot each stream. Love the show. Dude, Sweekin Club. Dude, we love you. We love you all. You guys are goats. Look, FLYBOY, we're not here without the Fly Gang. Let's be real. The Fly Gang is not here without you all. Freaking awesome. I low-key was glazing the Yellow River. Dude, you're on your Team Aqua shiz, bro. Hold on, I'm lost. This way. In here. Miracle Seed. We're 3/4 away. Are you guys proud of me? I don't think I've really gotten lost this whole time. Maybe. I think I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, Mallow. Dude, glazing the Yellow River is... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is the Yellow River the one that floods China all the time? Is that the one? I don't know. I'm not a geography guy, but I think I remember it being like the opposite of the Nile, where the Nile was constant and like flows constantly through the seasons, and like they know when it's going to ebb and flow and it's going to... But the Yellow River just like once in a while would just like deck China in the head. I can't remember though. Maybe the real FLYBOY was the Fly Gang we made along the way. So true. So true. So true, brother. We're the... FLYBOY is actually Fly Gang. We're like a Megazord and Power Rangers, okay? We're just all like... I'm the... you know, I'll be the chest, and someone could be the freaking arm, and the other arm. We're a Megazord, bro. I'm gonna see the Raps Laker game tomorrow. Dude! Raps better win, okay? The Raptors are looking great, okay? Raptors... I'm for the Raptors. Little known fact, my dad got me into basketball. He's from Canada, so I'm a Toronto Raptors fan, even though I live here. And the Raptors are looking great, dude. Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, we love them. We love them. FLYBOY streams are a 10 out of 10 experience, even on breaks. I look forward to them. Bro, yo, the glaze is too real, guys. I'm one of those people that can't take compliments. It's actually horrible. Am I lost? I'm lost, guys, aren't I? I've already been up here. I'm already lost. Dude, Mega Phalanx, bro. That low-key reminds me of, were any of you guys into Bakugan back in the day? There was a Dragonoid, like, XL. And he used a bunch of traps. And it looks like Mega Phalanx. Pretty cool. Dude. It's freaking awesome. The friends we made along the way. Dude, I'm going to be honest. Do you guys remember that? Dragonoid something. Dragonoid Prime. Something like that. But you just took a bunch of the traps, which were like the weird-shaped Bakugans. You know what I mean? And you would put them together and make like a whole, like, mecha thing. Luka Doncic is averaging 35. Dude, he is like the GOAT. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, I needed tiny... Okay, I just pressed A through that, but that's what I needed. But yeah, dude, like... What was I even going to say? What was I even going to say? Oh, Luka. Like the new generation of players, that dude's low-key the GOAT. And I'm not even afraid to say that. I'll say it with my chest. One of the best. I thought Josh Giddey would be like that too. He's not. It's so sad. Maybe one day. Me and Josh Giddey have a lot in common. I'm just trolling. Me and Josh Giddey have a lot in common. See? Young girls. Anyways, that's a joke. Mallow's 18. A tiny mushroom. That's a secret to why you're so There's a secret why they're so popular with some people. You have to try one to find out what it is. Oh, looks like you got everything. Okay, it's time for us to start cooking. So come back to the entrance of the jungle. Power Rangers absolutely goated. I agree. When I was a kid, dude, Power Rangers Dino Thunder. That was the crap, dude. That was good. Freaking... What was the other ones? SPD, Mystic Force, RPM. Those are the ones I like. Those four. Wild Force was kind of there. It was kind of cheesy, though. That felt like the old era of... Even though it was like the first Disney Power Rangers, it still felt like the old Power Rangers. I was more of a Dino Thunder guy. By the way, I ordered Japanese Pokemon cards and got a special War Turtle card. Dude, special War Turtle. They make special Pokemon cards for Middle evolutions? I like that. That's a good concept. I actually like that. That's kind of nice. The Japanese Pokemon... Don't they only give you like 5 a pack, though? That's got to be so sad. You only get 5 a pack. But, dude. Yeah. Mallow White. Yeah. It's time to cook. Someone cook, dear. What do we need a Rocky helmet for? Okay. Okay. Full art War Turtle. That's Aura, dude. That's actually awesome. The New Orleans Pelicans are absolutely horrible. Dude. It's sad, dude. But who do they got now? Who do they even have? Is it just Zion now? Let's see what you've got for me. 1 Mega Berry, 1 Tiny Mushroom, 1 Revival Herb, 1 Miracle Seed. Perfect. Just what the recipe calls for. Now we can make the Mallow special. It's that blue meth. The aroma of this tasty dish will draw that totem Pokemon right to us. Ready to start cooking? Let's go. I'm not doubting Cyrus for a moment, okay? He's got this. He's got this. The Gooning Meal. Dude. Look, how could you not? Just kidding. Just full disclosure. Everything I say in the stream is a joke unless I'm, like, really serious, okay? Flip that Rocky helmet over. Let's pour fresh water into it. You're wasting a Rocky helmet. It's like my favorite item. Let's get the thick club. Whoa. Who's got the thick club and who's got the rare bone? Okay. Me and Kiawe, who's got the thick club, who's got the rare bone? I'm not going to complain who's got what. But one of us has to have one. Okay, Flyboy. Grab the thick club and rare. My mind's not in the gutter. I didn't write this dialogue, and I'm not going to read anything into it, okay? Okay. Press A to pound. I'll do that expeditiously. Expeditiously. Grind it. Okay. Say less. Ugh. Turn it to goo. Damn. Freaky. Okay.
Barius sent 1 USD. It's busting out.
Pause. Thanks for the super chat. Pause, bro. What was this? That might have been... Yeah, the Gooning Meal. You weren't even kidding. You knew. Zion Williamson can never stay healthy. Yeah, dude. He can't... He looks good, though, now. At least he looks good, right? This is all I get? Mid and some bell bottoms? Yo, this or Tisarena. We're taking Sarena's legs. Why are we pounding and grinding when looking at Mallow's chest, dude? I didn't make this game, okay? And you know what? People will... Girl. You know better. You know better. She can't speak... My dog can't speak English, but I hope she gets the vibe. We're gonna do our usual. We're gonna hit the Confuse Ray. Your Razor Leaf ain't gonna do anything. You're gonna get the crit. It's not gonna matter. Normal Confuse Ray. Dude, pounding and grinding Mallow, dude. Top 10 experiences of all time. Is that not what we just went through right there? I don't clip that, but that's top 10 experiences all time. When have you ever had a minigame like that in Pokemon? Trumbeak? Yeah, we're just going to ignore you. We're going to acrobatics the Lurantis. We're going to take her out. We're going to take her out. We're going to take her out. Just like we're going to take out Mallow to a nice dinner before we pound and grind her, okay? Her dish. Before we pound and grind her dish. It's just going to be a great time. Fun time. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Nothing sus is going to happen. Dude, it's like, the Hansen, Chris Hansen, the show, where he, like, gets the predators out, and they, like, show up, and they're always, like, these ugly people, but they always have an excuse, like, oh, I was just going to come and teach her not to do that, actually. I was just going to be a real friend. I was going to teach her, and it's just like, bruh. No, you weren't. At that point, it's more honorable just to own up. Like the Predators, they straight up. It is more honorable if they were sitting there at the island with the pizza and they went, I was gonna have sex with the 12-year-old. Like that's more honorable than going, well, I was just coming here to teach her that. It's not a good idea to talk to adults online. It's like, have some honor, pal. I know you're touching kids, so like there is no honor to be found, but just go down at least with something, with a shred of dignity. What is happening? Your guess is as good as mine, Alexander. Cyrus is about to prove why he's my GOAT. He is. Did you see him just, like, clap? He clapped that Lurantis like it was nothing. I'm impressed, because I remember struggling with this battle as a kid. To catch a predator? You were very handsome, FLYBOY. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, freaking no-diffing frauds like it's nothing. That's Cyrus, bro. Absolutely wonderful addition to the team. Let's just put it that way. And thank you, Barrios. I like to feel like I'm handsome sometimes. You know, I feel like sometimes I'm a mid-tier normie. But the lighting catches me good sometimes. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can look past the acne. Maybe I could look past the receding hairline. Maybe we're low-key cooking here. Dude, Trumpeak, I'm not scared of you. You can screech me all you want. We're breaking through confusion, and it's not going to matter. You definitely have a Herdier? Dude. That's my ace. Stoutland, Herdier, that's my ace in real life. Everyone has their ace. No, let's be honest, though. Everyone, when they talk about their ace in real life in Pokemon, it's always something cool, isn't it? It's always like, and I'm guilty, I'm like, Flygon, right? But they're like Garchomp, Arcanine, Charizard, Blastoise. And it's like, hey, Barrios, get irritating hair foil. Ban them, send them to the Shadow Realm. They're advertising in my chat. Banish them. But everyone thinks they're going to have the cool ace. It's like, dog, someone has to be Youngster Joey. Someone has to be Youngster Joey. Someone has to have the Rattata ace. I'm sorry. Someone has to. So you know what? Herdier? I'll rock that. Intimidate Herdier. I'll rock that. That's my ace. You know what? Don't even give me Intimidate. That's fine. Herdier would be my ace, bro. The god of the new world. Our leader. A man willing to frame one roast bolo of all people and masters. Cyrus. Who else? Who else? And he's getting an upgrade. He's getting an upgrade. Now let's see. I like Bite because it counters the psychic types. Absorb I like, but look at that special attack stat. We're gonna get rid of Absorb here. Dude. My ace would be like Scolipede. Scolipede's a great Pokemon. Great Pokemon. Dude, Scolipede's been getting a resurgence of popularity, though. Have you guys noticed that? Just saying. It's getting a resurgence. Low key. I'm not sad. I rocked it in black and white too. That was like my ace outside of Lucario and Serperior. But still, it was there. But yeah. I got caught off guard and was typing in YouTube. It's okay. You could stay here. But when they show up, I will tell you. I will let you know. When a fraudulent advertiser comes in my group, it comes into my Twitch chat. But yeah, Pidgeot's still my favorite. You know what, Suicune Club? That's okay. Someone needs to like Pidgeot. There's 100. I was going to say there's 150. There is well over 1,000 Pokemon now. Someone's got to love Pidgeot. I'm just kidding. I will fraud Pidgeot and Toucan until the end of time. That's just what I'm going to do. Litten's my ace. Dude, chill cat, bruh. All I would need IRL is a Pidgeot, bro. Would fly me wherever, nothing too crazy. Dude, I respect that, actually. Having fly in real life would be goated. Free transportation, free fast travel. And, okay, riding on the back of a Pidgeot, like if it had a harness or something, that'd be aura. I don't know how big Pidgeot is. It looks like it'd be big. All right. Dude, Litten's cute. We love Litten. Here we are. Look at that. We're low-key chugging along. Usually I take my time, but I think we're chugging along here. However, I will say, this game does feel like a story that takes too long to get to the end of. Let me show you how to use grass-type moves. You go like, grass, okay? Dang. She could bust down. I could tell you that. Just from what happened there, she could bust down. She's totally capable. 100%. Wonderful candidate. You're buying a little early right now, but give her a couple of years. It's good. Thur. Dude, I was like, what did he say? And then I sounded it out in my head. I went, that's my goat. That's my goat. Hydreigon will always be the goat. Hydreigon's a good freaking mon, dude. The fairy type was invented because of Hydreigon. You could try and tell me otherwise. You know, also balancing fighting and steel and... Yes, I understand. But Hydreigon, like, it's a hard counter to Hydreigon. And he's goated. Hydreigon, whatever. Pidgeot's the worst regional bird along Unpheasant. See, here's the thing. I always say I hate Toucanon, I hate Pidgeot, but then someone brings up Unpheasant and I go, damn, actually, it might be Unpheasant. So, yeah. Flying a Pidgeot, onward my steed, take me to thy land down under, where women blow and men chunder. Dude. Men are chutty. Women blow. Is there not a better place than Agartha? Pidgeot. Look, to get to Agartha, you must fly on a Pidgeot. That sounds right. That vibe, right. That sounds right. Does that not sound right to you guys? I feel like you can't show up to Agartha on like a freaking Swanna, okay? It's like, all right, dude. Go back to Weenie Hut Jr., okay? You can't really fly it on a Fearow. Too skinny, too small. You know, the Swellow, same diff. But you show up in a Pidgeot, he's got the chest out. You're like, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir, to Agartha. FLYBOY, when we hit in the Alola clubs. Dude, the Alolan baddies, though? Dude, I'm just like... In Minecraft, of course, Alola's chock full of baddies. Where has this been my whole life? Absolutely cooking. The Pokemon, yeah, you don't get as much. It's kind of like, whatever, right? But, like, damn, were they doing good with the bad... In Minecraft, they were doing good in the baddies. With the baddies. Okay. Anyways. I read, like, none of that because I don't know how important that was. If it was important, let me know. Hydreigon's so goated for real. The most beautiful and terrifying beings are human. It's true. It's true. I actually learned... Wait, hold on. What is it? What is it? The blah, 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 blah. Oh, whatever. I can't find the quote anymore. Dang it! But anyways, humanity's awesome because of that dichotomy. Regardless. Land Down Under isn't actually about Agartha. I was referring to Australia. Is that... Here's what I heard, though. Dude does not sound Australian because he's not. He's from Scotland, right? The singer? The original singer? Anyways. Pidgeot is OG. It's true, I've done it. You've been to the Land Down Under. How old were these said baddies? Well, if you pull up a map of the United States, it actually tells you how old each of them are depending on which state you are in. So, like Nevada, 16. Utah, they were 18. Florida, I think it's 17. Anyways, there's actually a cool map out there. I forgot what it's called. It's like Agate of Consent. Agate of Consent. It's a map that tells you the age of Pokemon characters depending on which state you're in. It's really cool. It's a really cool map. I'll pull it up sometime. Don't worry. I'll pull it up. The club checks IDs, bro. FLYBOY coin paid for this trip. You're on first class to Alola Island, bro. Dude, Epstein shows up. He's like, what's up, dog? The Dimensional Research Lab. Don't we have to do the trial or something? Looks like it's time for you to take on the Kahuna Olivia's grand trial. Dude, some of that chocolate, though. Some of that chocolate. What? That scene from frickin' Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. No son of mine will be a chocolatier. Sorry, Olivia exists, okay? I'm a chocolatier, okay? When it comes to Olivia, sign me up. You know what? Lock me up, then. If being a chocolatier is a crime, lock me up. Lock me up. Ready to go check that out. Humans are capable of destruction and beauty. Lysander. There's a lesson in that in Lysander. Land Down Under is associated with Australia. Australia is such a vibe until you wake up to 50 frogs in your toilet. Dude. Australia, the idea, it's like Alola. It's like playing through Sun and Moon. Australia, the idea of Australia is awesome. You're like, dang, there's vibes. It's like a safari. It's freaking awesome. It's like Outback Steakhouse. And then you get there, and instead of unskippable dialogue, it's like 12 feet large tarantulas. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know where we're supposed to go. I'm lost. But we'll go up here. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're fighting a Pokemon. Got to go back to Heya City and go through that cave, but there's a bit of plot in between. Go to Coney City first. Here's the problem. None of that means anything to me. I don't know what either of those cities are. That's my problem. But we've got Charizard. So what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's see. Brooklet Hill, Lush Jungle, Route 8, Panoia Town, Royal Avenue, Royal Battle, Web Volcano, Heya City. There we go. There we go. See, in other games, you'd be like, go to Opalescid City, Opelucid City, go to Castelia City. I'll know what you're talking about. Problem with these games, I don't have any of the names memorized. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Mega Skarmory looks gorgeous. I don't know, dude. I don't know if I'm not vibing with the feet. I just can't vibe with the feet. And I'm kind of a feet guy, you know? So, like, if a Pokemon doesn't have nice, appealing feet that I want to look at, then I don't know if I like it. Like Lucario, that's some nice feet, you know? Can't go wrong with that. Some nice paws, you know what I mean? Charizard, dude, you just can't read. Yeah, that's part of it. I am a Pokemon fan. Sue me. Sue me. FLYBOY, check the map. Oh, let's see if the jingling keys method will work. Thanks. Thanks. You always seem to end up getting hurt, Nebby, so I never really liked Pokemon trainers or thought that I'd want to be one myself. Girl, tie your hair up and start battling, okay? Oh. Oh, FLYBOY, hello. I feel like it's been a while since we last met. There's a laboratory here that studies dimensions, do you know? And the professor's waiting to meet you. How were your trials? You must be trying to do 3 in a row? It was really tough. Dude. We cooked those trials. Can we step back for a moment? This team absolutely clapped the trials. I love this team. Once they evolve, once Misty evolves, once Salandit evolves, BBW evolved. I forgot to update BBW. Hold on. Hariyama. We all love some Hariyama action, don't we? Oops. We all love some of that Hariyama action. Misty. Good girl. Pokemon slot 4. Boom. Okay. We all love that. This team is cooking, dog. But still, you made it through all 3. I think that explains it. The reason you look so content and understood by Golbat there, I mean... Like, is this dialogue meant... I don't know. This dialogue, it just feels so pointless sometimes. I'm reading, I'm not getting anything out of it. You're going to the Dimensional Research Lab, aren't you? Anyone could tell that. After all, there's nothing else upstairs. Dimensional research, huh? That reminds me of something I heard about some rare Pokemon that can use rings to teleport through space. Hoopla. Whatever its name is. The little dude that turns to the big dude with the hands. After the cave section, there's a little police station with maybe a side quest about a Ditto. I don't know if that's in this game or Ultra Sun and Moon. And Looker might be next to the station again. I don't know if it's Ultra Sun and Moon. BBW's legs look like drumsticks. Yeah, dude. BBW's legs look good. Okay. We love BBW legs. We love BBW legs, don't we, folks? Hey there, honey. Now, I will not lust after another man's wife, ever. That has never happened before. I will never do it. It will never happen. Okay? But we can make Can we make an exception? She's fictional. Can we make an exception? Can we make an exception here? Please. Please. I'm begging you guys. Women in the science field. It is woke, okay? It is woke. This is some woke BS, but I'm all for it if she's gonna look like this, okay? Dang. 3 months ago, I found Lily lying on a beach, Cosmog in her bag, also unconscious. Know how today? Thank heavens, dog. Thank heavens. Thank you. I'm glad he's not here today. Thanks for pointing that out. You know, actually, she kind of ruined my day. I forgot he existed. She had to remind me. It's fine. Do we really want to give Kukui the cuck chair? He's probably into it. Doesn't he run Epstein Island? I'm sure Epstein let Ghislaine Maxwell sort of rock it sometimes, I'm sure. He's got to be into it.
Ah! What are we doing?
What is this? Speaking of DEI nonsense, DEI rival. How are you even here? You picked the wrong starter. Whoa ho! Well, yeah, I really do. Good to see you again, Hal. It's been a while since I last saw you. Yeah, I was actually feeling good for a moment there. Okay. The Ultra Wormhole. It's extremely rare, but sometimes a hole opens over the sky of Alola. It appears that this rift leads to a different and unknown dimension. The reason that people think there may be mysterious dimensions is because of the legends of fearsome Pokemon appearing from the Ultra Wormhole. Pew. Is that foreshadowing, guys? Is that foreshadowing that Cosmog said that? I'm taking Hal versus the Three Stooges of Kalos all day. I don't know, dude. I'll give it time. But I don't know. I don't know. They talked less. You hate them, but they talked less, didn't they? Fearsome Pokemon. Even normal wild Pokemon sometimes attack people, right? But the Pokemon that appeared from the Ultra Wormhole went way beyond that. They were called Ultra Beasts, and they were feared. The stories are to be believed. The guardian deities of the islands fought desperately against them. But like I said, it's all legends and folktales. It's hard to know how much is true. Dude, I kind of like the idea of the Tapus being, like guardians, right? But they're activated by the presence of like Ultra Beasts. Like, that's cool. That reminds me of like Bionicle almost. I don't know why. Like the Bohrok and Bionicle. Anyways. Trevor was absolutely puntable. He was. He had a stupid haircut. It was horrible. But he did talk less than Hal. I think that's true, right? He talked less. I'm off to check out Diglett's Tunnel next. A whole cave made by Pokemon, right? Another Diglett's Tunnel? Use battle teams. You can not only register 6 special teams from your box, you can register the same Pokemon to more than one battle team at a time. Dude, I like that. I remember battle boxes being annoying in Gen 6. And even Gen 5, I think, right? They had battle box. The battle box. Moan. This is Lucamine's daddy. Well, husband. Lily's daddy. Professor Burnett was previously studying dimensional space called the Inner Dream Zone. It's true, she was, actually. Gen 5. Gen 5. Finally on my computer. What's up, dude? What's up? Welcome to the computer realm, Mr. Cool Hat. Welcome to the computer realm. I just have a soft spot for Hal. Maybe it's because Gen 7 was one of my first Pokemon games. No, I can understand. Look, here's the thing. I just have beef with this game. Just the dialogue in general. I'm sure Hal as a concept makes sense. And maybe that's why I always say the idea of playing Alola is always better than actually playing it. Because the concepts are great. The vibes are great. He, as a vibe, is great. It's just, he says a lot. He talks a lot, but there's no substance. It's Pokemon, though. But, yeah. And Three Stooges are so much worse. We will see, okay? They were annoying, and maybe I've blocked out of my head already out of, like, a month later, but, like, we'll see. She's been, like, a real mother to me. Foreshadowing, also. To moms. We love moms. What's up, Mom? We record several in relations between Pokemon in different dimensions. You can find them on the bookshelf in this lab. I'm guessing that red book? Oh, what's in the way? Slowpoke? Okay. There are many writings about the inner dream zone that exists between reality and dreams. Okay. Alright, what's up next? Volo's batshit insane? Yeah, dude. But we love that. We love when people are crazy. Like, Getsus is crazy. We like crazy people. And you hate Woobats, true. Like, at least Hal can say some interesting and good things. Like, Hal and his relationship with Hal is interesting. True. Name one interesting Trevor, Tierno, Shauna, Serena idea. You'd have a point. Shauna, if they stopped just teasing us and actually had some sort of relationship thing, maybe. That could be something cool. Serena is just kind of a lame rival. True. Mommy issues. She has them. We'll put it that way. The cool thing with Hal is that we see him develop from just a kid in the shadows of his grandfather to an actual trainer. You know what? I could see that. But I do raise an alternative I do raise someone that maybe said more with less dialogue, and maybe we'll have to play Platinum again to figure that one out. But Barry, with his father in the Battle Frontier, I don't know. That's just an idea. Barry and Platinum, I don't know. Does he do more with less? Maybe. I don't know. But still, I understand. There's an appeal to Hal, much more than an appeal to Trevor. Much more than an appeal to Tierno. And I can see that. He's actually personable. There is something you want to root for in them. Tierno and Trevor, it's all Pokédex dance stuff that happens off screen that really I don't care about. So I understand. But Barry maybe does it better. I'll have to replay it. I just played it like half a year ago. That's been a while, actually. Never mind. We'll see. You finish all 3 of Akila's trials, and now comes a big match against Olivia, the Island Kahuna. It's the biggest and baddest trial. She's the biggest and baddest, all right. Good luck. Olivia's house is past Diglett's Tunnel. It's in Coney City. Watch out for Team Skull. I still have some things that I want to talk about with Professor Burnett with. I'm off to check Diglett's Tunnel. Okay. I guess we'll go too. All right. Let's go to Diglett's Tunnel. We ready? Yeah, he will sue us. He will fine us. He will get all the money from us. Barry's our goat, dude. Barry's so much better. He's after who's I'm named. He is who I'm named at. Barry's the greatest. Barry's the ancestor of Barry, who we don't see. Dude. Larry. Are we really... Are we... Hold on. Never mind. Is this something actually important? Hey, FLYBOY. So you made... Was that not important? There's an Ultra Wormhole. Was that important at all? Olivia's elite. Your team's actually dog shit. Is that true, guys? Chad, is my team actually dog shit? Is that not going to work? Oh, it just showed up. Okay, whatever. 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 Guys, remember Barry? Remember Barry B. Benson? Remember that? Weren't those good times? We had B-Drill. Wait a second. How do I get to Peniola Towniums? Are we going on Route 4? Or, okay, no, I don't. I'm not lost. I saw the red flag. I saw the red flag down on my screen. Okay, I'm not lost. I promise. Is there a clothing store here? I can't get distracted. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep it rolling. Oh, meant Olivia's team. Okay, we're good. We're good. I was worried for a second. I was like, oh no. I thought we had it. What's up, Batty? What's up? What's up? Yeah, you remember the name. She remembered the name. Cave's really something, you know? It's overflowing with these Pokemon called Diglett, and they're getting really out of hand. Mediocre trainers can't even get through. So how's your island challenge going? Let me see which crystals you've earned. Oh, look at you, FLYBOY. Nice work. I've seen you've even passed Mallow's trial. It's about time you had some fun with me. White boy gonna get a little action? Hello? Hello? Now, Alexander's just saying Olivia's such an ass team in the E4. Okay, okay. Oh! Elite 4 team. I thought he said your team, but I guess it's just a typo. Never mind. Never mind. In Ultra Sun and Moon, Hal went to having a training arc with Hala and fought against the Ultra Beast with Hal and Hala, I guess, not Hala. Girl, stop licking your paws. I want to crash out. Her paws are going to this whole thing. It's okay. In Ultra Sun and Moon. Oh, okay. And Tapu Koko. Okay, dude. Okay, maybe Hal's a little bit better. I heard Lily's worse in Ultra Sun and Moon, but Hal is better. So we'll see. Some trade-offs. Also, bro heard the keys jiggle in his head. Yeah, now every time I take the wrong move, I'm like, red flag. Where is it? If you're as strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this cave. At the other end, you'll find Coney City. That's where my shop is. I'll see you there. Sounds like an invitation for a good time. We're going to pop the Super Repels. Oh, we got Inferious Cyrus, bro. Just go look at Olivia's moveset for Elite 4 team. We'll see. We'll see. Sun and Moon. Let me just run. Elite 4. Let's see what Sarah B's got for us. And let me pop a Super Repel, actually, because we're not dealing with this. Here we are. we get through this tunnel, we'll be steps away from Coney Coney City. Big boy? Thanks. Oh. Looks like you're a fellow trainer who can use Z-Power. Let's find... Be the best trainer if you think you can take me on. Okay. I guess we're supposed to take on all the trainers, it sounds like. We'll use Taurus here. Olivia. She's got 3 moves? Why does she have 3 moves on some of her Pokemon? That's actually wild, dude. What are we doing? Hey, Firestone. There we go. There's a Firestone right by a bridge here. There we go. Let's see. Once again, I wish we got a 3rd version with the good stuff of Sun and Moon and the good stuff from Ultra Sun and Moon put together, dude. Yeah. 3rd versions. I know people hate on 3rd versions, but they've all been good. Have we ever gotten a bad 3rd version? Like, Emerald's goated, Platinum's goated, Crystal's goated, Yellow's goated. Like, I don't know. I like Black and White too. I like the sequel as well, but like, you can't do that all the time. And Ultra Sun and Moon's not a sequel. It is a weird quasi 3rd version thing. Whatever it is. Oh, hold on. Let's get this. But even without gooning Lily, it was better than Hao any day. She just got so much more potential for riding true. And let's be honest, Hao is just not attractive. Okay, he's not hot. Sorry, he's mid. He's mid. You just can't. What's up? Speaking of hot. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm straight. Let's go. Hollow's movesets are way worse. Just look at his movesets, bro. Like, that's got to be cap. 2? Does Pokemon have 2? His ace has 2 moves? At least they use Z move, though. Like, at least they did that. It's the least they could do. Black and White were so good a sequel could not work. So a sequel could not work, and Ultra Sun and Moon is kind of special. What was I going to say? Like, what is... I don't know. What is the upside to having something like Ultra Sun and Moon over a sequel? I don't know. You can make something work, I feel like. Well, he's one of the best Pokemon characters in the past decade. Oh, goodness. Sun and Moon are almost 10 years old. Yeah, they're getting out of the decade spot next year, dude. They'll be over 10 years old next year. It's going to be crazy, dude. It's going to be crazy. Oh, a 3rd version. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Because, like, how could you make a 3rd version of Black and White? So I understand that. But, like, yeah, just with Sun and Moon, it's just like... I don't know. And the fact it only came out a year later... I heard some people felt like I just didn't get them. I had a modded 3DS, so it didn't really matter. But, like... It's just like, don't you feel ripped off? And in a way, a 3rd version, like... They still need the normal versions for, like, Pokemon exclusives and other things, and they're different enough. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, like, nostalgic and justifying 3rd versions, but still. With Olivia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglett. Aether Foundation working with Olivia. New school's responsible for the Diglett in this cave getting so riled up and bring them all to the surface. Oh, Team Skull's this group of troublemakers, you see. They seem to have a delight in interfering with trainers and their Pokemon. Diglett normally live in elaborate systems of underground tunnels that take years to dig out. We're here to ensure that they return to their tunnels and let people pass through here, without having to fight so many Pokemon. Some of the Diglett are still stuck or near the surface, though, so be careful. Yeah, they're sus. They're sus. I'm fine with Ultra Sun and Moon being 2 separate games. I just wish they had the good aspects of Sun and Moon. Like, I love the Ultra Necrozma stuff in other editions, but I just enjoy the writing of Sun and Moon more. That's a common... I think that's a fair complaint. They do butcher Lusamine, and that's, like, the highlight of this game. The Lusamine Lily plot is kind of the highlight of this game. The game's centralized around it. I mean, the final boss fight is Lusamine. That's gone in Ultra Sun and Moon. So, yeah. At least Hala has high base stat total Pokemon. Yeah. I like Crab Brawler being, or whatever, a Crabominable. That's a good Pokemon to have, but it's just, you know, the Elite Four hasn't been a challenge since, like, Black and White, maybe. Dig a hole. I mean, the lack of Z does help validate your point. Also, low-key, Gladian should have been the Protaxis player character. You think so? Never not make... Okay, I see how that... I see that now. Like, if they were to go with a protagonist that's not a silent one, I think that'd be the best option. You get the... I feel like he explores the most of the world. He's involved in Team Skull and Aether. He also battles and stuff. That'd be cool to explore more of Gladian. But yeah, Pokemon will never do that. You will have a silent protagonist, part of the gameplay thing. But a spin-off, though, a Gladian spin-off, that could be cool. That could be cool. But yeah, see, the lack of Z. Like, Pokemon Z could have made Kalos remembered so much more fondly. If Platinum didn't exist, I don't think Sinnoh's getting the flowers it gets nowadays. I just don't think so. What about the BBA Elite Four? BBA. Am I, like... Ooh. What happened there? Oh, it doesn't have Sturdy. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Dang it. Did you know Drampa is a ride or die? When the child gets bullied, it settles a bully's house on fire. Dude, if you need a day one, Drampa's the one to have, bro. Cyrus isn't half as legendary. See, exactly. Pokemon Platinum. It fixes so much. And when I played through it to make my Team Galactic video, like, Cyrus just made so much more sense. He was so much cooler. He was more present in the games. And the ending was way better. And that's just the story. That's not talking about all the quality of life things. Everyone talks about those. But... like, it's just an upgrade. It's a straight upgrade. And people, when they talk about Sinnoh, they're talking about Platinum. Also, remember to add more aura to the Tapus. All 4 Tapus plus Solgaleo and Lunala fought against Necrozma in ancient history. So, you know what? I agree. Because, like, the Tapus have... they have all the parts to make a good, like, lore sort of thing going. You know what I mean? Like, these ancient totems that, like, are awakened by, like, a disturbance or whatever. Like, that's cool. That's awesome, actually. But you just get nothing. You really get nothing. And you think with a game like Alola, like, Hawaiian culture is all about tradition. You've got these stories and these tales and these myths, and it's like, why don't we get more of that? I feel like we get more lore, more mythology, all that stuff from Sinnoh than we do in these games. Maybe I'm just not reading enough. Did I just go back to where I was? I did. Do I gotta fight that one guy, though? Is that something? I'm lost, guys. I'm lost. I already went this way. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh, Blueberry Academy Elite Four. Yeah, I have not played the Gen 9 games yet. Is that where it's from? Just checking something real quick. Also, he's just compelling, and it's fun times you can never tell he's lying about something. The man's such a capper. He lies to himself. Dude, yeah, you know what? It's kind of facts, though. Also, I like how he completely distrusts the whole team. Like, Cyrus completely distrusts Team Galactic, and I think that's an awesome character moment for him. Like, it's so fitting. You can't, every team can't be Team Rocket, is what I mean. To be honest, when I talk about Hoenn, I mostly talk about Ruby and Sapphire in the remakes. When I talk about Sinnoh, it's always Platinum. Really? Dude, I'm Emerald all the way, dog. And I loved that they got remakes. Okay, but I gotta read this. Hold on. Never mind. I finally start reading, this guy shows up. I was wondering if you were playing around with me, and it's Team Skull. You want some? Now that's how we say hello. Nice knowing you, punks. Here we are. I know, I was going in a circle for a bit, okay? It's fine, okay? We figured it out, okay? To be honest, when I talk about home... But yeah, sorry, I just read that again. But anyways, my thing is, like, when I was a kid, Ruby was my first game. I played Emerald later. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I was so excited for when they came out. I was like 13, right? So it was nostalgic for me for already. And it's just like, but Emerald just, for me, it's the perfect game. Perfect. Poison Fang. We'll use Poison Fang. Poison Fang's cool. Emerald just, the battle frontier, the story, it involves both Team Aqua and Magma. It makes it make a lot more sense. I like it. I like it. Yo, what's up, Joe? Good to see you, Joe. Good to see you tuning in. How's life? How's life? We're in Alola right now, so nice and Hawaii coded region. The Blueberry Academy Elite Four is part of the Scarlet and Violet DLC. We have it. We'll be able to play the Scarlet Violet DLC one day. You'll literally get my raw opinions as they happen. It'll be something else. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you it's something else. Emerald's a 0 out of 10? No, Courtney equals mid. Okay, I understand she's missing. But Emerald's peak, okay? You can't diss on the best Pokemon game of all time. I'll say that. You can't diss on it. Okay, guys. This might be controversial. Hold on, let me read this first. Maybe it's because I never really played Emerald, but I think a third version, to me, all 3 games are valid versions of the story. Fair enough. I can see that. I can see that. The Blueberry Academy are all double battles and run beneficial held items, so it's actually challenging. I like that. I like that. Okay, 0 out of... See, that's what... 0 out of 10 is crazy. 0 out of 10 Emerald is crazy. I know the Courtney... I know it's because of Courtney being gone, but still. It's crazy. Back in Canada now, you're freezing dog. You were just in Hawaii, though, right? Or maybe that was a while ago, but still. Canada sounds like heck, dude. Utah's cold right now. I can't imagine what Canada's like. But geez. Anyways, Joe, the green Yukon, still running. Still running. I have a GMC Yukon. Got it from Joe's father. Anyways, regardless. We know each other. Regardless, the Yukon's still running. Thought you'd like to know that. Still carrying. 4-wheel drive. Still carrying. The bait. Yeah, you know what, Mr. Cool Hat? You did bait me. You know I love Emerald, okay? You know I love Emerald. See you on the flip side. We'll see ya. Man, FLYBOY, even when I fight you, it's like even my Pokemon feel more at ease. You really are some kind of trainer. That's it. I've got to give you something. Max Aether. Thanks, pal. Thanks, pal. 70s and 80s levels? We'll see. Maybe I'll enjoy that part. Maybe I'll enjoy that part. Let's see. Dude, low-key, I forgot there were actual dungeons in this game. I thought it was going to be like Sword and Shield. Oh. Never mind. Never mind. Hello, officer. Hello, officer. How are you doing? Let's say I've never played a Pokemon game and I could play anyone. Which one should I play? Okay. Now. I would say Black and White. Because that's my favorite, like one of my favorites. And it's kind of like a weird soft reboot. So you get modern Pokemon, but you don't need to know any of the old Pokemon stuff. But it is old. I know a lot of these games are getting old now. But people like old games. Platinum. Oh, Platinum, though. I think Emerald's too old. It doesn't have the special, the physical special split, which is just more intuitive in my opinion. So if I were to pick one Pokemon game to start with, but Platinum can get a little... Actually, I think I'll have to go with Platinum. I think Pokemon Platinum is the best Pokemon game to start on. I think there are better games, but it's one of the best, so it doesn't get your hopes up. I think Platinum's the one. Black and White or Platinums might take a look. So that's backed up. That's backed up. Mr. Cool Hat, I agree. Check out the police station. We will go do that. We will go do that. Will happen. But also, I just played Pokemon Coliseum this year. That's also a good game to start on. If you want more of a 3D Pokemon game. But the double battles, I'd play that one next. I'd play that one after Platinum, so you get some double battles in there. Hello, officer. Can I not talk to him? Is that like a thing? Okay. I guess we're not talking to that one. Oh, here we go. If it's not urgent, could you come back later? Sorry, I'm on my break right now. If you ever get lost, check the town map. I depend on... Oh, okay. I guess there's nothing going on here? I still... No. Okay. I'm still wanted in Alola for illegal dumping of heavy metals into local water supply. Hey, it'll just go straight to the ocean. Doesn't matter. It'll be fine. Going to Coney Coney, you have to stop by Kahuna's Olivia's shop, right? She sells stones you can use on Pokemon to make them evolve. Alright, I was going to stop by anyway. No son of mine's going to be a chocolatier. Except this one. Except this one. Yeah, it looks like no Ditto side quest. Yeah. Also, does this happen on the 3DS or is this just Citra being weird? I saw the A button. Oh. I can fish? Have I always been able to do this? Okay. It damaged the local IQ so much it led to how, dude. How? That had to be generations of just low IQ. Like, low IQ. Generations of low IQ people giving birth over and over. That's what led to how. It had to be like 5 generations deep of, like, lead poisoning. That doesn't happen on the legal 3DS. Whoops. Did I expose myself? Maybe it's just a semi-legal 3DS. Maybe that's what... That guy just disappeared. Oh, he's back. He's back. What was I supposed to get from that? Wow, Olivia's store is actually way more chic than I would have expected. I know she's the island kahuna and all, but she seems like such a normal person, you know? Let's see. You can buy fossils and restore them on Route 9. It's a 2.5 DS. Yeah, 2.5 DS. FLYBOY, Olivia here. This is a promo pass. It watches the shop whenever I'm away. I know I asked you to meet him here, but there's a change of plans. Come meet me at the Ruins of Life past Memoria Hill. You can... something. Okay. What's going on? Pass? Dude, this guy's not allowed in Agartha, just saying. Medicine. Okay. Talk to the old lady here for fossils. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see what our options are. I like some fossil Pokemon. Maybe we could rock with one. I kind of want to keep Rockruff, but if you're tempting with it... Only one per customer? Is it only these two? Are these the only two I get? I don't know. Plume Fossil, because that's Archeops, right? And Armor Fossil is Sheldon. Is that correct? I don't know if I like either of those. We'll take the Plume. I think Archeops has more aura. Okay. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Because I definitely want an Aerodactyl. I want an old Plume or old Amber. That's the one to go with. So rock type. Dude, we're just gonna have BBWs cook, okay? We're gonna heal first though, before we get going. But we're just gonna let BBW cook. Mid and mid. I know, right? I think that was by design, but like, dude. Bastiodon and Archeops? Is anyone actually a fan of those two? No offense. You could totally be that and it's fine. Probopass looks like it wants to sniff me. Dude. I want to sniff Olivia. Let's be honest, okay? But yeah, that was... Does anyone actually like Bastiodon? Sorry for the tangent. Does anyone like Bastiodon? Or Archeops, unironically? Like, you can like their designs. Like, they're cool. Like, oh, one's like a building. Or like a fortress. A bastion. Bastiodon. And Archeops like a cool, feathery, prehistoric bird. But like, bruh. Tickled pink. That's a saying. I kind of like Bastiodon. Fair enough. You know better, girl. Yeah, I guess there's some Pokemon that you like, you just accept their mid. That's fine. Oh, there's a little item here I almost missed. Eviolite. Ooh. Who's getting that? I feel like for now, we're about to take a Rock Gym on. We're going to give it to Brion. Just because Brion is not going to evolve before... Quick Claw. I think we will. We'll give the Quick Claw to Hariyama. BBW, I mean. Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon you just love. You just accept their mid, and it's fine. I'm just a fan of Archeops. Bastiodon actually sucks. Rocksteel's horrible. I unironically used Archeops when I was super casual back then. Like, I'm sure Archeops in a normal playthrough, like, I'm sure it will be fine. You can just potion spam after every battle. Don't. Am I lost? Is this? Nope, that's a deck. I'm lost, guys. I am completely lost. Do I go south? Maybe it's south. We'll go south. We'll go south. But yeah, there's just like... Ooh, TM shop though. Wait a minute. Hold up. We're going to go check out the TMs. There's got to be something good here. Bulk up's actually good. Wow, these are actually good. I'm taking Shadow Claw, Low Sweep, Bulk Up, Double Team. We'll take Dragon Tail just in case. We'll take Dragon Tail just in case. Does Low Sweep have more base power than Brick Break? We'll find out in like a second. 65, no it does not. Shadow Claw, ooh. I like that on women too. That's a vibe. Take out that Psychic. Take out that Psychic type coverage. Gotta go through the cemetery. You look frazzled. Dude, I don't know where we're going. Bulk up on BBW. That's a dub. That's a BB dub. And, ooh, Flame Charge. If anyone can learn Flame Charge, that would be a vibe. I think that's better than Ember, right? Women 2. Is Women 2 a special attacker? I just realized. Maybe she is. She's a special attacker. Never mind. Whoops. Okay. We'll rock Shadow Claw just in case. Go through the cemetery. Where is the cemetery, though? Oh, there we go. I can kind of see it on the map. The dead can sleep in peace here. Here lies blah, 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 blah. The ruins of life. Okay, okay. Never mind. We're back on track, guys. Don't worry. We're back on track. We are back. We are so back. The mighty families of old Alola rest beneath the graves here. I hope I'll be put in the same grave as my good rock rev. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Oh, is this supposed to be the Mimikyu thing? Right? Or is that later? Oh, okay, Unk. Okay, Unk. We'll battle over your Pokemon's grave. That's you. He's not... I don't like the way he's looking at me. This guy's sus. Okay, Umbreon and a Luxury Ball, though. That's Aura. Girl. You're fine. Chill. Yeah, we'll just Acrobatics, I guess. Ooh. How are we going to take out this guy? Oh, BBW. What are we doing? Why are we wasting our time? Cyrus, I love you, but this is a job for a beautiful, big, beautiful woman, okay? Mimikyu's later. Okay, got it. Dude, Cynthia and Undella Town was awesome when I was a kid. I remember first hearing about that. I was like, Baby Doll Eyes, really? Really? He is cooking me right now. He's cooking me. Quick Claw on the Fake Out, really? That's fine. We'll Brick Break. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I don't like the confusion. It's fine. We're chilling. Umbreon this early, though. We're getting some real Pokemon battles. I'm not going to lie. All right. All right. Let's keep rolling. What's your top 3 favorite Pokemon? It's got to be Swampert. I feel like Flygon's moved away. It moved its way up. I've always liked Flygon, but it definitely moved its way up. So I'm going to say Swampert, Flygon. Camerup's got to be up there. Like, this Bisharp's got... There's just too many. The top 3's way too crowded. The top 3 fluctuates. The top 10's more solid. The top 3 fluctuates, though. But I'm definitely rolling with, like, Flygon, Swampert, Camerup. We'll put those 3. We'll put those 3. With Caesar and Bisharp being close. Close behind. That was terrifying. Dude, this guy belongs here on Epstein Island. He belongs here. What does Metal Sound do exactly? Nah. Non-attack, non-damaging move? We can't do that. I'm like 5. Keep old moves going. Alright, Unk. Thanks for the money. Thanks for the money. But we'll keep moving on. I feel like I just want to get through here. What does this say? Trainer tips. If you touch a Pokemon's icon during a Pokemon battle, you can see detailed information about how it will stick up in battle. Okay, okay, lady. Who's this? Punk Girl sounds scary, doesn't it? Please be friendly and call me Punky. Dang. Okay, Punky. You a Hoenn fan? Could you tell? Could you tell? She's bad, dude. She's bad. Reformed Team Skullgrunt? We'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, I'm a Hoenn Glazer. My first generation. It's just the, you know, I have to glaze. It's just too good. First generation I played. It's such a vibe. Like, Hoenn is immaculate vibes. Alola's got the tropical setting, but so does Hoenn. And I feel like Hoenn sometimes pulls it off better with less, okay? With pixels, okay? Not models, not any of that fancy stuff, just pixels. And it's beautiful. You got Route 119 is such a vibe. You gotta admit. And then Route 120 where it rains, even better. It's just some of the best. I would say you're the calm, cool, and collected type, aren't you? Is that your type? I'll be that. Who do we got here? Kind of like seeing the wild encounter sometimes. I love Gengar, but I just don't think we're gonna rock Gengar this run. Just don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't think so. All right. Oh, is that this Fabio guy? Is his name Fabio? Team Skull, give back that Pokemon. Oh. Don't give me trouble. I'll reduce you to rubble. That's right. We're going to sell this Pokemon to get rich, and we won't make no bones about it. If you want it back, you're going to have to take it. Low? Stand firm. Think of what the president would say. But that's what you say, Chief. But you don't lift a finger. Why? I am the Aether Foundation's last line of defense. What would become of the Foundation if something were to happen to me now? Ah, here's a promising young trainer. Fight in my stead, child, and rout these Team Skull ruffians. I'll bestow honor upon you if you do. Okay. You ready? Because I was born ready, yo. Got Jesse Pinkman. How come you haven't been making many videos lately? It's honestly just the workload of my life right now. Like, I started the accounting program. I had 2 jobs in the summer. Just taking a lot of time. But one is coming. I'm just planning... I'm planning on making less videos, but I want to put a little bit more into them. So, next up, we got a Team Flare video coming. Probably January 3rd. I'm not going to say probably, definitely. I'm committing myself to that. That'll be the next one. So, that's probably when it's going to come next. It's just, they take a lot of time. I don't know how I was cranking them out so fast when I first started. 2 weeks for a edited video is actually, like, insane. I don't know how I was staying alive. But yeah, they're still coming. Don't worry. They're still coming. Gengar was put out of commission because of Gen 9 power creep. Dude. And it lost Levitate, right? It literally gained a weakness to... Okay. I guess we're doing this now. Wow. Wow, actually. That's insane. What was I even going to say? Oh yeah, Gengar, now it's weak to Earthquake. Like, you can't be weak to Earthquake if you want to be a good Pokemon. Holy Hyper Fang, dude. Holy. Also, they finally nuked Kanto. Pokopia is confirmed to be post-apocalyptic Kanto. That game looks like a vibe, dude. I'm not going to lie. I don't have a Switch 2, so I won't be able to play it yet. But I actually like how it looks. It just took Koei Tecmo to make a appealing Pokemon game, right? But yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Some nice Animal Crossing Pokemon. Some nice Minecraft Pokemon. Whatever you want it to be. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're no joke. I ain't no joke. That's some, was that Eric B and Rakim? I ain't no joke. We don't need this Pokemon anyway. Take it then. Good luck and good riddance. Alright, peace, brother. I never truly liked Kanto, to be honest. Bro, you can't be serious. That's the OG. Like, I know it could not be your favorite, but, like, Kanto's good, isn't it? Like, I think it's the, like, in terms of region design, right? Like, Kanto's, like, the perfect blend of, like, open world, but also, like, linear at the same time. You know, because, like, after, is it Brock? No, after Lieutenant Surge, it really opens up. I think it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Fire Red, Leaf Green, they're good. I'm deeply impressed. I'd like to reward you by showing you something truly astounding. Once you have finished your grand trial, come to the Hano Grand Resort. I'll take you to see a wondrous place. Is that the Aether Foundation-like place? I'm so glad there are nice young trainers like you around. Good luck on your island chat. Look, too many baddies in this game. They gotta chill. Let's grab this item first, though. I'm gonna pop a Super Repel, because I'm just done with the wild encounters. Also, we gotta heal up BBW, because she will be, crucial. Actually, we'll wait. We'll wait to heal her up, because people are always healing your Pokemon in this game. I'm just gonna keep that, for later. That Repel. Where's my Super Repel at? That Revive I meant. I'm just tripping over my words right now. My only favorite Gen 1 Pokemon's Gyarados. I mean, that's a good one. But, like, also, it's like... Gen 1, there's a lot of good Pokemon there, too. Like, I understand, like, we don't want to be Gen 1ers. And it's, like, very unpopular to fully be that way. What's up, bro? Here's my dog. She's making noises. Something's up. But here she is. Say hi, everyone. My little herdier. Oh, there's an HM down there. Or TM down there. I'm not battling you, Unk. I'm not battling you. Leech Life. Ooh, Leech Life on Zubat. Or Cyrus. That could actually go hard. I like that more than Bite. Let's see. Because 80 power. 80 power. Not women, too. Not you. Women... Women using Leech Life, though. Is that not true? Anyways. Oh, my dog just shook my camera. You're okay, girl. This is way better than Bite. Covers the Psychic, heals, and has more. Why is Gen 1 so unpopular? It's more of that... Do you know... There's like a phenomenon... I don't know what it's called. I don't know if there's an actual name for this phenomenon. But when something becomes so popular that people in a way... Like... It becomes like a counterculture thing to not like it. And then that somehow becomes the popular opinion. My favorite example is Charizard. Like, Charizard is just far and away. Obviously, it's the most popular starter for a reason. It's like, design is beautiful. It's a cool-looking Pokemon. It's got aura. What is there to dislike, right? The problem is, it's so goated, everyone likes it. But then it becomes a thing that... Whoa... Do I get that amulet coin back at the end of the battle? I'd be pissed off if that's gone forever. That then it starts to become popular to dislike something because it's popular. So, I think the same thing happened to Gen 1. Like, I can understand just not liking it too much. But, like, Gen 1, it's popular for a reason. Just like Charizard. It's a good region. There's a lot of cool Pokemon. It's open world. Do my Pokemon get healed? You're the one Gladion was talking about. You don't look like anything special to me. Dude, more and more women keep showing up in this game, dude. They were just... Someone on Game Freak was just cooking with these female designs, and they just kept letting him make more and more. I'll tell you what. And it's definitely a he. I don't know. Some women, though, in Japan, they be good at drawing women sometimes. I'm like a big sister to all these numbskulls. You realize what idiots these guys are, right? Hold on one second. My girl is... my dog. I'll be right back. No Hassan Piker, though, I promise. Oh. Anyway, so I don't think Gen 1's too unpopular. It's just like... And a lot of people who just get into Pokemon now haven't really played it a lot either, so that's my diagnosis. Could be wrong or whatever. You know what I mean, right? You're picking on my cute, dumb brothers and sisters, really annoying me. I haven't been able to heal my Pokemon. Doesn't she have like a Salazzle? This is gonna suck. I thought the beat was supposed to drop. Where's it at, though? Where's the beat drop at? Oh, there we go. It's more low-key. Alright, Cyrus. I know you're at like half HP. You can tank an acrobatics. Well, she's not going to use acrobatics. I think we beat this. Air Cutter. Why does she outspeed? Why is she outspeed? Is my Cyrus slow? Alright. We're going to have to switch out. We'll let Rockruff try some. We'll give some Rockruff action here. There we go. All right. Some rock throw. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Dang. Dang. Why? You know I'm going to hit myself, though. That's just luck in Pokemon. Is this not the most... Come on. Prove me wrong. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Who needs to not be confused? Oh my gosh. Why'd I even confuse Ray? What was the point? Is that not the most Pokemon thing ever? It's like she's already like a tough battle. Like I don't need this luck. I don't need this. There we go. Oh my goodness. If we missed the rock throw, I was going to crash out. Promise you. Oh, Saland it, dude. Low-key? Just keep Misty out. Just keep her out. Got a rock throw in there. Yeah, poison gas me all you want. You're cooked, brother. You're going down. You're going down. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. GG's. Humeria. You're done. Booey. You're pretty strong, I'll give you that. But mess with anyone in Team Skull again, and I'll show you how serious I can get. Nothing like beating Team Skull Numbskulls, but now it's back on track to the Ruins of Life. I'm gonna go back to the Pokemon Center. I forgot I have a traveling Pokemon Center in my bag. Low key. Revive BBW. Get that full restore going. Booey. Booey. Dude, she's bad, though. I won't lie. I'm low-key saying that about every single female that shows up on screen, but it's true. It's true. Unfortunately, real-life women just can't compete. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm just kidding. They're all 18, though, so it doesn't matter. I was about to say, I sound a little sus right now, but it's fine. Flame Burst? Heck yeah, dude. I feel like we're not going to see a lot of Salandit action. Not until Salazzle. Not until it evolves into Salazzle. I'll tell you that much. Alright. Alright. Good news. Even if I do get the job, it won't stop me from tuning into these streams. Let's freaking go, brother. Freaking go. Employment still sucks, though. I'm glad you'll still be here, though. I'm glad you'll still be here, Barius, but employment sucks, okay? Like, we're literal slaves, okay? And you know what? Andrew Tate said this, so take it with a grain of salt if you want, okay? But he said slavery is one thing, okay? And rich people, if slavery was open to them, they would get slavery. They would get slaves. But, it is not, they actually wouldn't, though. And the reason he said that is because, would you rather have slaves where not only do they not want to be there, but you have to get them to work without paying them? And, like, you have to house them, you have to feed them, all these other things. Or would you rather get an employee and pay them the bare minimum And they have to work hard or else they'll get fired or else they'll starve. And and basically you offload all of the pressures for the employee onto the system itself. So now you have this wage slave, someone who you could just pay like a couple dollars an hour and they'll work harder for you than an actual slave. You don't have to provide them housing. You don't have to provide them food. You don't have to provide them any of that stuff. And they will work hard just so they don't lose their job. Like, all I'm saying is employment is worse than slavery in certain ways. I agree. Flyboy Tate's crazy. Yeah. See, when you put it like that, look, that's all I'm saying. We are so accustomed to life. Just reframe it a little bit. Now you're like, dang, a wage does just sound like I'm a slave, but in a worse scenario. Now, don't tell anyone I said that. They'd probably get offended. But like, genuinely, low-paying jobs might be worse than slaves. The double standard with women in real life is genuinely frustrating. Dude, facts. Not to go Flyboy Tate again, though, but it is so real. Like, let's be honest, okay? It's horrible. And I'm going to relate this to the dating market again, okay? It's like, you know how hard men got to work just to be average? And that sounds counterintuitive because you think the average is like 50%, right? The average is just average. How could the average be different? But the average for men is skewed so differently. To be an average man in the eyes of society, you got to be like the top 75% of men. Or sorry, in the 75th percentile, so in the top 25% of men. So it's just like, it's just horrible. Because like, you see like, men, you got to work out. You got to have money. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to be mature. You got to be chivalrous. But you also got to be like, you know, a feminist in a way. And it's like, well, a lot of those feel contradictory. You know, they want a chivalrous man who's like a feminist. It's like, well, the chivalry existed for a reason. You know, it was, it kind of went hand in hand with the whole non-feminist thing. But then you want a feminist man because you want him to respect, like, you know, women in the workplace and all that. So it's just like, it's just an uphill battle for men in this country. I know people are like, oh, woe is me. You know, we couldn't vote 100 years ago. It's like, yeah, no one could vote 100 years ago. Have you read the original Constitution? Like, only land-owning men who are white could vote when the Constitution was first written. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. We couldn't vote. Dude, no one could. Like, voting being, like, allowed for the whole population. It wasn't just women who got the right to vote in the 20s. It was, like, everyone. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's like, I can complain. I have the right to complain. Dude, I'm 23. I'm never going to own I'm never going to own a house, okay? 55% of Gen Z is going to struggle to even make a home payment in the future. I can complain. Holy Apatron. Yeah, you know what? Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, Master Royal, what do you think it looks like under that mask anyways? Well, it looks like your husband, right? Oh, she's blushing. She knows. She knows. J. Cole song. She knows. Sonic, blah, 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 blah. Professor's help. Oh, look at that poor Golbat. See? I shouldn't have healed. I knew this would happen. That's fine. Whatever. Within these ruins awaits the guardian of Akala Island. This is Tapu Lele's ruin. Pew. You know, I know you tried to drag me along into the ruins of conflict with Mele Mele Island too. Why are these ruins important to you? What do the guardians mean to you? Is this because they fought side by side against the Ultra Beasts? Just think what would have happened to you if FLYBOY hadn't been there back then. Q. Loud exclamation point PNG. What's up? What's up, Shoddy? Oh, haven't I seen you with Kukui? Oh, yes. My name is Lily. I work as Professor Kukui's assistant. And this is FLYBOY. He's a chocolatier. Did you know that? Oh, sorry. I've never asked your name before, did I? Tapu Lele summoned me here to clean up the ruins. FLYBOY, thanks for getting to know the people and Pokemon of Alola. Alright then, you've completed the trials of all 3 captains here on Akala Island. Now you face the grand trial of the Kahuna, me. Get ready for your hardest Pokemon battle yet on Akala. I'd love to. Let's see it. Great, we're gonna give you guys everything we've got. And my partners are all adorable, rugged little rock types. Yeah. Well, you'll see what I've got. You'll see what I've got. The all-nighter's coming. Dude, are you falling asleep, dog? I understand it's Pokemon Moon, so I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you. You know who's else is adorable and rugged? Come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Everyone knows, okay? There's two of them right here. Right in front of you. Where's the adorable and rugged trainer at? With his adorable and rugged, you know. What? You're looking at him. You're looking at him. Look, I'm hedging on this Confuse Hidden. Thunderwave. Dude, I don't blame you, Mr. Cool Hat. I would fall asleep to my beautiful chocolatey voice as well. I don't even blame you. Also, it's like, you know. It is Pokemon Sun and Moon. So, we're gonna... I don't want to get Thunderwaved here. That's gonna crush my dreams. So, we're gonna... Come on, dude. We're gonna fake out here just to avoid the sturdy, just in case it does happen. Crit. That's great. We're gonna Brick Break here. Outspeed. Quick Claw Pop. I don't even care if that mattered, bro. Come on. Dude! Do we have Guts? It's Thick Fat, isn't it? No, it's Thick Fat. We're fine. We'll break through. Why is she... I know it's like to counter water types, but like, that's strange. That's strange. I knew she would click that. I was expecting exactly that kind of moon, dude, for real. I predict your every move. Inflation sucks. Yeah. I agree. Friggin' off. It's friggin' awful, dude. We'll never own anything. It's fine, whatever. I'm not black-pilled at all. That Thunderwave was promised to him 3,000 years ago. Nose pass. This Thunderwave was promised to me. Okay, okay. What do we got here? Yeah, well, this Thunderwave, this was promised to us, pal. This is promised to us. Oh my gosh. Accuracy? Really? I'm so done, dude. This is annoying. This might be harder than, This might be a harder battle than the Elite Four when we get there, honestly. Israel GBT calculated strat. Israel GBT, give me a strat that will please Yeshua. It's like calculating strategy. Mud Slap and frickin' Thunderwave. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna swap in and out till the para hits. I cannot live with this accuracy lowering crap. Fully paralyzed. Yeah, headbutt. Get out of here, dog. You're done. You're done. Catch this mirror shot. Catch this mirror shot. Calculating. Israel-coded frickin' moveset. The sturdy. That didn't matter. Full para. Full para. Doesn't matter. Miss. Dang it! Here's the problem with Pokemon luck. If I go for this right now, I miss. And she breaks through. Para again, and she will not miss. I will not miss. You gotta go to the DMV again? Dude. You're cooked, brother. Look, we'll just switch into Cyrus. I don't know why I've been switching into Cyrus instead. The DMV, bro. DMV sucks, dude. We talked about this before, but oh, I forgot to update my Twitch title. There we go. Like, you're gonna be in there forever, and I apologize. What are we doing? Dude, this is the most, this is the most Netanyahu-approved strategy of all time. What are we doing? Who thought this was a good idea? Outside of the Likud party in Israel, who thought this was a good idea? The DMV is it is the most anti-human, like, hostile environment you could be in. Outside of, like, you know, anywhere else, actually. Like, not anywhere else. There's a few worse places, is what I'm saying. Like, would you rather be in war-torn Ukraine / Gaza right now, or in the DMV? It's a little harder than, like, you'd think, actually. The game really thought for a second there. Let's go! The full para. First time the whole battle. Oh my gosh. You gotta lock in? Yeah, look, once you get your license, you're set, dude. You're fine. You're fine. Your team includes Toxapex, Gliscor, Chansey. Dude, that is the most Israel GPT move ever. We are going to use the strat. I love bulk up. Licensed job, these words. Dude, you unfortunately are becoming a slave. You're becoming a cattle like the rest of us. You're getting a job, you're getting a license. Welcome to the life of cattle. That's what you are with me. It's okay. It's a good time. It's a good time. Okay? Just sit back, relax. Get the McDonald's, just chill. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. Eviolite Chansey with soft boil minimize. That is horrifying. That moveset, you should be locked up in federal prison. If you have ever even debated using Eviolite Chansey with, oh my gosh, are we serious right now? What is this game? Boldor, yeah, Boldor will not get paralyzed for 14 turns, but 2 in a row when I did. It's a Pokemon game. It's Pokemon Moon. I'm fine. I got 6 Pokemon in my party. $5 trillion to Israel today. We're just going to try and avoid getting outsped. Oh, we're not going to get outsped by Lycanroc, right? Still, this should kill. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. All right, here we are. Here we are. Let's freaking go. Ooh. Nah. 50% chance move in this game, in this economy, dude. Olivia's a Mossad agent. Dude. She is the evil Candace Owens. She works for Mossad. Look at her. We were gonna crack. It's over now. Sorry. Sorry, Olivia. That was infuriating. That battle was infuriating. I don't know about you guys, but Pokemon battles, you start getting paralysis and mud slap accuracy drops involved. I'm gonna crash out, genuinely. Because they will have a lower accuracy. Who cares, right? They'll hit every single time. At least it was challenging. Yeah, you could say that. Like Parahacks, bruh. We earned that, though. We earned that. Toxic and Seismic Toss, bro. Get this Chansey. I don't want to hear Chansey ever again. I don't want to hear the word Chansey ever again. Toxapex, Chansey, get out. We're done. At least it was. The problem is the challenging. It's not even like it's a good. I mean, sure, it's a good strat. Whatever. It's electric type moves. You know, you can't just bring your water type starter in. I get it. But it's just like the hit movement's crucial. I'll watch. Just because she's a Mossad agent don't mean you can't enjoy it. Okay. Alright. Use it well. The rock type. It's hard, sturdy, rugged, and physically strong. So, nothing like me at all. I guess opposites really do attract. Chansey, banned. Blank frame, banned. Alexander, banned. No using Chansey. You're not banned. Don't worry. Don't worry. What's your Spotify rap this year? Embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I looked, I went, that's my most played. It's embarrassing. For the last couple years, I cared a lot about what type of music I listened to. This year, it just was a mess, dude. I was just listening to a lot. Like, my most listened to song didn't even have 100 plays. I had like 85,000 hours, or minutes, sorry, not hours, minutes listened to this year. And like, my most played song had less than 100 plays. And it's like, okay, that didn't feel like my most listened to song, whatever. Thunder Ruins for some reason, blah, 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 blah. You certainly don't see Pokemon like that every day. Tapu Lele may be called the guardian of the deity of our island, but it can also run wild at times. Unless you're strong enough to face the Tapu themselves, that is. Oh. Oh, because isn't it an Ultra Beast, technically? So technically Lunala... I don't know. Wait, that can't be right. I think your journey will hold many surprises, and I hope it holds many joys. I'll take you back to town, Lily. You're doing everything you can for your partner, even though you're not a trainer. I like that kind of person, so I can't help but give you a hand. All right. Okay. Oh, hey, Flyboy, guess what? This weird green guy from Aether told me to come to Hano Grand Resort once I finished up with my grand trial here on Akala. Crazy, right? Ooh, the Aether Foundation. I'm not sure what he wants with you, Flyboy, but why not go find out? If you don't want to keep him waiting, then Charizard should get you there in no time. Bridging to the Dimensional Research Lab. Aether Foundation. I think I'll stay here. I'd like to see how House Battle goes, too. Though I hate to see Pokemon getting hurt. Okay. But I'll raise up Torracat and the rest of my team to do their best. You're how, right? And what's wrong with that? Who cares? Oh. Oh, no. Masad called in.
Israel GPT sent 1 USD. As requested, your next Netanyahu-approved Pokemon for performative male strategy is as follows: Chimecho, Chansey, Alalimla, Toxapex, Ferrothorn, and Gliscor. The IDF will love you for supporting Toxic, Minimize, and Thunderwave on your team.
Absolute cinema. Do we not love stall slander on the timeline? Do we not love it? Thank you for the super chat, Israel GPT. Thank you for the suggestion. We will make the IDF proud with our stall team. They will love us. It'll be great. It'll be wonderful. And the innocent souls we will take using Toxic and Protect will be crazy. It will go crazy. Where am I supposed to go here? Oh, down here. Okay. We'll go there. We'll go there. Aether Foundation funds Israel. My highest do song is Alexander, you know effing ball. You know ball! Dude, Static by Sleep Theory is a freaking banger! I've been listening to that album for like all this last month, dude. That was one of my top albums. If you guys haven't listened to Static by Sleep Theory, listen to it. Absolute banger. When the static motion back. Dude, it's a freaking good song. It's a freaking good song. Dude. The lead singer of Sleep Theory, guys. Listen to him. First, don't look up the band. Don't see who it is. Listen to it. Like angelic, like normal, like sort of rock. It gives like a Linkin Park vibe almost. He's like the blackest guy you'll ever see. It is insane. You're like, what? Like a black dude singing like this? Because usually you think black, you think of rap, you know, this sounds terribly racist. But hear me out for a sec. Dude's got the most angelic voice. It reminds me, if you guys know Killswitch Engage, freaking, who's their lead singer? Howard, I forget his name. What the frick? What the frick? Killswitch Engage singer 2000, like the 2000s. Howard Jones. All right, Howard. I got Howard right. He's like the modern Howard Jones. His voice is angelic. And you think it's like some nerdy white dude or something. He's like, no, it's this guy from like South Carolina. It's freaking awesome. Had to lock in. Why are we here? Dude. Because freaking Static by Sleep Theory is a freaking banger of a track. Absolutely wonderful song. One of my favorite of the year. Definitely. That and Numb by Sleep Theory. Great songs. You know ball. You know ball. Alexander Ellis. Flyboy's lost again. That too. I'm also lost. And Linkin Park, dude. Let's freaking go, dude. Alexander, you know ball. That's some freaking good music. You got to go down the street from Burnett's lab to the resort. I thought the red flag was over here. Was that not a red flag? Was that just like a Pokemon Center? Oh, okay. I see. I see. We go east instead of south from that top part. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. Dude, Linkin Park's good too. Love Linkin Park. Dude, Israel GPT hooked me up with a strategy. We're freaking ready to roll. Alright, guys. One day, Flyboy's gonna be so lost he ends up back in Kalos. Just like good times. We'll be right back in Kalos. I live my life in search of pleasure. I wonder if I'd find something new to enjoy if I went through the island challenge once again. Degenerate. Whatever. I like pain. Don't we all love pain? When a bellhop moves up the ranks, he can become a bell captain. The bellhop's the first member of the hotel staff that guests encounter when they arrive. The first impressions are very important, just as important as the first move you have the Pokemon use in a Pokemon battle. Facts? Facts? Bro got lost looking at a map. Okay, facts. I did. It's me. It's not FLYBOY content without getting lost. I'll just say, put it that way. Starset's a band I recommend. I know some Starset. They're big in the, if you guys remember the old AMVs back in the day? Like anime music videos? Starset's huge in that. Be careful, you're going to be sent to a plot-centric Aether paradise. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that. This place is a vibe, though. I like it. So you've come at last. Ah, but forgive me. I've yet to introduce myself. You may call me Faba. I called him Fabio. Faba. I told you before that I would show someplace astounding, right? Well, that wondrous place is Aether Paradise. Let me tell you about Aether Paradise. Just as the name suggests, Aether Paradise is a veritable paradise for Pokemon that floats far out in the sea. Words, English. Yo, what's up, Rival John? What's up, Rival John? How you doing, brother? AMVs were dude, let me tell you. AMVs with Starset, 1,000-foot crutch, freaking, I mean, oh, Evanescence, dude. Bangers, dude. AMVs were absolutely awesome. You're gonna get so lost. You end up back in Kanto looking for Giovanni. Dude, bring me back to my day ones, dude. Back to freaking Kanto, the blueprint. We're gonna be playing Kanto. Look, we'll be playing the games. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll come. Let's go. Good. Then you'll come with me to Aether Paradise. Blah, 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 blah. English. Speak it. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Pokemon. Like, there's so much Pokemon. We're gonna not run out of content for a while. I'll just tell you that. Not that I've got any. I've never gotten married. Look, I keep forgetting she's Masad, but like, still. Listen up, you two. Your greatest opponent is always yourself. Your greatest ally is the Pokemon beside you. Thanks. Are you coming to too, Professor? I've got my own business to attend to. You go see all the amazing tech that Aether's developing. Tell me about it later, yeah? That's right. I'll see you on the next island. Ula Island, yeah? Let's meet up at Mallow Garden. Yep. Goodbye, Akala Island. Though I guess we can come back anytime we want to, huh? Then let us enjoy an adventure upon that grand vessel that will take us across the high seas. By which mean I say the ferry. Okay. AMVs are goat. Dude, for real, yeah? Oh, Skillet, dude. Skillet. That's the other one I was trying to think of. Skillet, bro. 1,000-foot crutches, Canadian. Dude, speaking of Canadian bands, one of my favorite bands, 3 Days Grace, bro. Love that band. Also, speaking of AMVs, here's some FLYBOY lore. Hold on. It's all because, well, not. Do you know that FLYBOY? Really? I know I can count on you to react. Oh, he trolled me. Yo, I can't wait to actually see inside Aether Paradise for myself. All right. Little known fact about me. One of my first AMVs I ever saw was a Kirby right back at ya AMV. Evil Kirby. And it was Animal I Have Become by 3 Days Grace. And I was like in kindergarten. I was 5 years old, 6 years old. And I just got a little MP3, a Sansa Fuse, a red one. And I begged my dad so hard. He gave me all his music. So there was like Filter, Linkin Park, all these other bands. But I begged and begged for him to put Animal I Become on there. And he finally did. And so I would be in kindergarten on the bus just going to school, looking out the window like I'm freaking cool, like I'm Sasuke or something. Just listening to Animal I Become. And I don't know, like maybe that says a lot about who I am today, about where I started. But anyways, 3 Days Grace, one of my favorite bands of all time, just because of that. Yeah. What's up, Golden Moonlight? Good to see ya. Humans can be scary sometimes, so true. Yeah. Yo, Guzma is on this island. Is he? Is he on this island? Who's that in the background? Is that someone important back there? Anyways. You a metal guy? Yeah, I'm a metal guy. You can put it that way. You can put it that way. Here you are, you two. This is Aether Paradise. Yeah. It's Akula. No, it's not Akula. It's Akala. Akala. Dude, I remembered all the Bionicle pronunciations. There's just not enough gray matter in my brain left to remember all the Alola ones, too. I'll try Akala. Akala Island. Yeah, I did get baited by Hal. It's easy, okay? It's easy for me to get baited. A big issue many people have with the Alola region is its reliance on Kanto and Johto nostalgia. There's a lot of it. I'll say that. There is a lot of it. Aether Paradise is a facility created for the conservation of Pokemon. Not conversation. Am I an idiot? Solence is another band I recommend. I'll check them out. Maybe I have some... If I have a song liked by Solence, that'd go crazy. Hold on. Because sometimes I hear bands No, I don't. Okay, I'll have to give him a shot. I'll have to give him a listen then. Hey, what do you think about my signature dual typing water dragon? Dude, isn't Palkia water dragon? That's a good typing. When I was a kid, I was so pissed Dialga resisted water because I was a Palkia. I was Pokemon Pearl, dude. So it's like, dude, good typing. I grew up watching Ninjago. Dude, Ninjago. I remember, okay, I stopped watching around. When did they go to the city and they're the robots and stuff? I stopped watching around there, but dude, those first couple seasons were fire. I loved watching Ninjago. Though you will not be able to use any of your Pokeballs within Aether Paradise, a jamming signal is broadcast throughout the facility to prevent them from functioning. Interesting. Interesting. I don't like the sound of that. Excuse me, Mr. Faba. Yes, excuse... Also, Kingdra. Goated water dragon type. Till Fairy type came out, you could only attack with dragon type moves. That was that's a goat. That's aura, dude. What's the meaning of that form of blah, blah, blah? I have a title for a reason. How else will anyone know how important I am? Oh, speaking of baddies, did I just ignore the fact that this old woman that looks beautiful just showed up? Now, I must speak with the president about the conservation efforts on Akala Island. Show these children around, then take them to meet the president as well. Is Ninjago still going for real? Is that real? How many seasons is that? That's like The Simpsons, brother. Phew. Welcome to Aether Paradise, Flyboy and How. My name is Wick. Showing off that I know the culture. Alola. Wait, you know who we are? How'd you know that? Yeah, actually, that's sus. One of our employees told me about your meeting on Akala Island. And of course, see, I'm trying to remember the pronunciation. I heard how you helped protect the Pokemon there too, Mr. Young Hao. Thank you very much. Let me show you around. The main entrance is up above us. Alright. There's going to be a lot of dialogue, isn't there, guys? Shall we zip right up there? "13 years of Ninjago. That's insane. That's absolutely insane, dude. This is the main entrance. You can have your Pokemon taken care of at the reception desk there if they need it. What's up, cuties? I don't mean that in like a what's up, cutie. I mean it in like, what's up, these little cute Pokemon. It's Rockruff and Pikachu. 2011, dang. Dude, let's freaking go. Swampert, dude, Swampert's your signature Pokemon. Swampert's my favorite Pokemon. I'll tell you what. Chat knows this already. Swampert's my favorite Pokemon. Nice, dude. First Pokemon since you start with Sapphire. It was mine since Ruby, dude. Love that, dude. Swampert's one of the goats, okay? You gotta know, like, you gotta respect how good he is. Just one of the greatest Pokemons of all time. And I use a Swampert in the Battle Frontier and Emerald because I wanted to make it work. And I think I'm running Hydro Pump, Earthquake. What else? I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up sometime. You and Hal are both trial goers, aren't you? Are you hoping to become champions? They're like Eevee trained. I thought, oh, you thought it was Burmy, huh? Yeah. Yeah, Burmy, the goat. Of course. Who could forget? Who could forget the greatest Pokemon of all time? I've never used Raichu at all, not once. Dude, that's actually bold, dude. The pressure to catch a Pikachu in Viridian's insane. I suppose. You must be around 11 then. This game, bro. 11? And I can't say no? Okay. Yeah, I took the first chance I had to join the Island Challenge once I turned 11. Why'd they have to say that? Immersion ruined. 11? 11-year-olds aren't moving like this. I'll tell you that much. So all children must yearn to take a journey of their own choosing when they get to be about your age. Though you're hardly just children anymore. Trainers are like parents to their Pokemon. Misty? No licking your paws, girl. Speaking of being like a parent. Would you two like to see the conservation area upstairs? We'll zip right up. Well, I guess, why'd you ask? We're going. Yeah, the children yearn for the battles, dude. But, dude, children yearn for being in pain. Like, this life is so, like, our society is so hell-bent on making life as painless as possible for children. This sounds so wrong, but bear with me. Like, when I was a kid, I wanted challenge, okay? I wanted to be challenged. I wanted struggle, okay? And it sucked, but it's totally worth it, okay? Yeah, the kids yearn for electro swing. I think they do. That's old. That's like some 2010 stuff, though. Electro swing was so popular back then. Fun fact, Swampert, you can teach it Ice Punch. Goated. We love using water types as de facto ice types, don't we? We keep Pokemon that have been targeted by Team Skull here, and we also try to support Pokemon that need a little extra protection, like Corsola, for example. They're quite terribly overhunted. This is someone's goat. Toxapex, Netanyahu's favorite Pokemon. And look what it's doing to the beautiful Corsola. Tell me that that's a good Pokemon. Tell me. You can't. That is horrible. Struggle is how we evolved. Cavemen found out fire was dangerous firsthand. It's true. Someone had to be the first to touch fire. Right? I low-key like Seismitoad. Underrated Pokemon. I actually agree. It's like a Swampert Light, you know? Aw. Look at our little Corsola. I always loved Corsola when I was a kid. It leaves a trail of Corsola bits scattered in its wake. Yo! I actually like that Aether Foundation's weird sort of conservationist group, and the Pokédex really alludes to that because it's so violent. Like, the Pokédex entries are so violent and so, like, real, like National Geographic level real, that, like, it's, you know, it makes sense is what I'm saying. Like, the Pokédex does make sense. It's a circle of life, Flyboy. Toxapex need to eat too. No. Toxapex? Yeah, I hate Toxapex too, Alexander. Toxapex needs to go. I will let the Corsola population overpopulate, okay? Nature does have its own balance, of course. It can be difficult to judge just how much humans should try to affect it. Can it? Blah. I don't even know what I just said. That's pretty amazing. The Aether Foundation seems awesome, but why'd you bother setting up a branch in a place like Alola? I couldn't say. It's hard to know what our president is thinking sometimes. It's because of the Ultra Beasts. Right? Is that the idea? If you'd like to meet President Lusamine, she should be here in the conservation area now. Alright. Alright. I don't want to get caught up in too much dialogue. Wow. There are even Pokemon that got done in by Team Skull, huh? If you'd like to meet President, okay. Pseudo is a Pokemon that pretends to be a tree in order to protect itself. But wouldn't it be better to disguise itself as the kind of tree you actually see here in Alola? That'd be cool. Why is there no Alola Sudowoodo? That would actually be cool. What the frick? Humans want to interfere with nature. It's true. We do. Corsola has a Galarian. I saw its Galarian form. I kind of like it. It's kind of a vibe. Also, in almost every team that I've had, there's always a dragon type. Flygon. Whenever there's Flygon available, I go for it. I go for it. By the way, you got a battle with Nihilego up next. Really? We got an Ultra Beast that early? Ooh. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Regional variants. It can all seem a bit complicated, but think about it like this. If you visit a tropical region, you get a tan, right? Isn't it something like that? I guess. What do we got? I'm sure you know this already, but Nihilego looks like Lily. Lusamine dresses Lily, and Lusamine's obsessed with Nihilego. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, I actually like that. I know it looked like Lily, but the fact that Lusamine dresses Lily, actually, that makes more sense. I like that. Because Lusamine, you know how they said, like, Pokemon, like, you become their parents? Didn't Olivia just say that? You become their parents? Or who was that? Who was that? Who said that? Was that Wick? No, that was Wick. We just read that, actually. My brain's about to go turn into mush. Regardless, Lusamine, sort of her obsessive behavior being, like, it being used on her children in a certain way. It's like the mother-daughter. It's like Mother Gothel, right? It's like Tangled, like Rapunzel. That type of deal going on. But yeah. I'd take Garchomp over Flygon. Wrong opinion. Wrong opinion. Yeah, mother knows best. That's it, right? That's what it feels like. Anyways, I don't want to get into a big story event because I have a job, unfortunately. So we're just going to rock right here. Anyways, it's going to be a little shorter of a stream by like 5 minutes than usual. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I forgot to save that entire time. So I guess we're just in the, whatchamacallit. Aether Foundation. But anyways, W stream. How you guys doing? Thank you, Angry Dad Gamer. Thank you. Thank you, Barius. It was good to see you all. We got some progress done. We took out Mallow, W Mallow. We took out Olivia. You know, no son of mine's going to be a chocolatier, except this one, okay? Except this one. We'll be a chocolatier just for that. Dude, Barius, I love you, brother. It's good to see you all. Anyways, just as usual, before we head out, let's make sure we check on our top fans of the stream today. We got Angry Dad Gamer, Joe Reeve, Golden Moonlight, Mr. Cool Hat, and Barius the Gradius at number 1. And a big shout out to our super chatters today. Thank you so much for keeping the show going. We got Barius twice, and Israel GPT. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Another way to support the show, it's free. If you guys are here, make sure to hit that like button down below, that subscribe button, of course. And don't forget to leave a comment on the VOD. Very, very appreciated. 1 second. Also, the weakest Ultra Beast, it's Rock Poison. 4-time weakest to ground, and it's poison typing, useless against steel types. Nihilego, your days are numbered. We've got you on lock. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to also follow me on Twitter at OnlyFlyBoy and on Instagram, which I think is the same handle. I'll check next time, though. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are freaking awesome. And I don't know how to end a stream. Anyways. And never forget. Wait, hold up. Don't forget, Jesus is king. I'm Flyboy. And until next time, peace. Peace.